We often sort car makers into groups based on our assumptions of them. Mercedes-Benz makes luxury cars, Jeep makes SUVs, and the best trucks are made by the big American automakers. But these buckets aren't always fair or accurate. For example, Jaguar builds SUVs, Toyota and Nissan make perfectly competent pickup trucks, and then there's this, the new Kia Stinger GT, a sports car from an unlikely automaker. Hi, I'm George Kennedy for CarGurus, and we didn't know we needed a car like the 2018 Kia Stinger. It shows us that Kia is capable of far more than just economical daily drivers. But is the Stinger GT enough to make us take Kia seriously as a performance brand? Well, I'm not one to judge a book by its cover, but if I were, I have to believe Kia got the job done. The Stinger GT is low and wide and can't help making a big entrance. Kia designers wanted to evoke classic European Grand Touring cars, or GTs, of the past. And when you sit behind the wheel of the Stinger GT, that's exactly how it feels. It's comfy in here, with the center console and bucket seat all enveloping the driver, like in a sports car. The seat bolsters keep things pretty snug, but this type of sports seat helps hold you in place during hard cornering. The dash up here is very smart looking, almost like a combination of Audi's technical and Mercedes' smooth designs. At night you'll notice the ambient accent lighting, which is very popular these days. And lots of things inside the Stinger GT are actually useful, which isn't always true in sports cars. But here the cup holders and trays are helpfully located, as are the USB and auxiliary ports. Now backseat legroom is pretty tight. I wouldn't want to be back here for any longer than a jaunt around the corner. Now, I know not everyone is 6'3", and average height folks might have an easier time sitting back here, but for folks my height, this is pretty tight. The Stinger has a rear hatch rather than a trunk lid. It makes for a large opening and a useful 23 cubic feet of trunk space, which jumps to 40 cubic feet when you drop the rear seats. There are 5 trims of the Stinger: 2.0L, Premium, GT, GT1, and GT2. All Stingers include Bluetooth hands-free connectivity, a reversing camera, and leather seating. Now that's pretty impressive. Now our GT2 test model comes fully loaded, including the shift-by-wire system. Now unlike the other trims which have a conventional shifter design, the shift-by-wire is a one-touch shifter system that doesn't have a mechanical linkage to the transmission. It also comes with heated and ventilated front seats, a head-up display, and upgraded quilted leather upholstery that looks very sharp. The base car gets the standard 7-inch UVO infotainment system, but the Premium, GT1, and GT2 trims all get the larger 8-inch UVO system. Both systems get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, although the larger screen comes standard with navigation too. And both systems blend the tech really well. High-end cars sometimes make technology unnecessarily complicated, but here it's really intuitive, so you can focus on the road. So, the Stinger GT looks the part, but does it deliver? Well, under the hood is a 3.3-liter twin-turbocharged V6. It makes 365 horsepower and 376 pound-feet of torque. Well, that's no joke. That's for the GT trims, but the base engine is no slouch. It's a 2-liter turbocharged inline-4 that makes 255 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. Both engines route power through an 8-speed automatic transmission, and each trim is available with rear-wheel or all-wheel drive. Our test GT has all-wheel drive, and it's an absolute blast. The car stays incredibly flat through turns. Steering is direct and delivers a connected feel you don't get with a lot of cars these days. And then there's the acceleration. The Stinger feels plenty fast during normal driving, but turn the drive mode dial to sport and it will live up to the hype. It's fantastically quick, and, even better, makes this incredible exhaust note. Of course, a true GT has to be able to cover long distances briskly, and the Stinger is comfortable at highway speeds, though you do get some wind noise north of 75 miles per hour. For fuel economy, our all-wheel drive twin-turbo V6 Stinger is estimated to get 19 miles per gallon city, 25 highway, 21 combined, which goes for the rear-wheel drive version as well. In our week of driving the Stinger, we observed fuel economy of 20 mpg. The 2-liter turbo with all-wheel drive gets 21 miles per gallon city, 29 highway, and 24 combined, while the 2-liter turbo with rear-wheel drive just does a little bit better, 22 miles per gallon city, 29 highway, and 25 combined. Every Stinger comes standard with a full array of front and side impact airbags, a reversing camera, electronic stability control, and a tire pressure monitoring system. The GT2 adds standard blind spot detection, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, and adaptive cruise control. But those are optional for the rest of the lineup. Finally, our test car came with the lane keeping assist system, which is designed to use small inputs to keep you in the center of the lane. But it just didn't feel right. The corrective inputs felt a little too pronounced on the highway. The Stinger also has pretty poor rearward visibility. The C-pillars are massive, and the sloping roof makes for a small field of view out back. You almost need the optional driver assistance systems. Base MSRP for the 2018 Kia Stinger is $31,900. The GT starts at $38,350, and our range-topping GT2 trim with all-wheel drive and destination clocked in at $52,300. Now, I'm sure some of you are saying $52,000 for a Kia is a lot of money, but Kia wants to be taken seriously among the modern group of performance machines that offer creature comforts as well as the latest technology. And based on the way it drives, handles, based on the way it looks, the Kia Stinger GT has every right to be taken seriously as a real deal four-door sports car. But let us know how you feel in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to see more video reviews on everything from a Subaru Outback to a GMC Sierra. And to read my full review on the 2018 Kia Stinger GT, go to CarGurus.com.